Hello, my crafty friends. Today I am sharing my 9 cards using the February 2021 Sheetload of cards. I'm a huge fan of the Sheetloads. I love working assembly line, and the Sheetload is the brainchild of Alicia at Call Me Crafty Al. They are available for subscribers to her YouTube channel. The first of each month, Alicia shows the sketch and cutting guide, tells you how you can download it, and shows her finished cards. On the second of the month, she does a process video, so it's always interesting to see how she does her cutting. And then she has a whole collaboration team that share their projects as well. And I'm so very excited to tell you that I am now part of the YouTube collaboration team for Alicia's Sheetload of cards. So I do them every month anyhow, but now you will be able to find me consistently on the second of each month. In the description box below, I also have a link of all of the collaborators, so you can hop on through and see how everyone interpreted the sketch. This month, we are making A2 cards. The yield is 9 cards, and you're using 3 patterned papers, so 12 by 12 pattern papers. What I love about the Sheetloads is how efficiently you can use your patterned papers with no waste and everything goes together. So here are my cards. I did make 9 of them. I did make birthday cards. If you follow me, you know I donate 25 cards a month to my mom's old nursing home. So the Sheetload really helps me make a bunch of cards. These ones are for ladies. I try to include some feminine, some masculine, and some generic each month. A quick walkthrough of my A2 card. So folded in A2 is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. If you're not familiar with the Sheetloads, you're cutting down your papers so that each one has all 3 designs. So I have 3 cards with this floral print here as the main pattern. I have 3 cards where the floral print is on this upper panel here, and 3 cards where the floral panel is at the bottom. Now, I did deviate from the sketch a little bit, and that's not new for me, but that's the fun thing about sketches, right? You get to make them work for you. So what I did differently is she has 3 embellishments here, and I sprinkled mine. I put 1 there and 1 on the flower. She does not have an element on her banner here. The reason I added my element is I used my shipping tags in my January 2021 Sheetload of Cards video. I also deviated from the sketch because I talked about these shipping tags that I had found. They were already stamped and they were in my Christmas tag box. And every year I took them out and put them aside and used the cool ones because these were so plain I didn't like them. So last month I decided that's it, I'm going to use them. And they were still sitting on my stamping table come time to do the February Sheetload. So I decided that's it, I'm using them up. And there were 10 left. I made 9 cards. And the one tag that was left over actually had a misaligned hole. It was punched into the metal rim. So I wouldn't have been able to use it on a card anyhow. So those are used up, I'm thrilled. So I did bring in this punch. It is the Petite Petal Punch. It's an old one from Stampin' Up! And as I said, I added the glitter dots there. And this was the first one that I made, and I was happy enough with that. And when I did the second card, and I put it down beside these pearlized doilies and had this aha moment. So I thought, oh, I'm going to grab some doilies. And that's what I did on these cards here. I used these pretty pearlized doilies. And then, well, now I'm on a roll. I went into my little doily drawer and grabbed these ones that are also from Stampin' Up! And I've had them forever, but they're so pretty. I like the way they separate the shipping tag from the pattern paper. So the details on the card, I will have a full supply list on my blog, which is linked below, but the pattern paper that I used is an older 12 by 12 pad. It is called Blank Canvas by First Edition Papers. The stamp here is from the Perennial Birthday Stamp set by Stampin' Up! And then I used my dot stamp, which is a peg stamp by Dots by Judith. And then this stitched scallop circle is from 2D Designs. As I said, this is a Stampin' Up! Punch, and then some Elizabeth Craft Designs glitter dots. I have been using the glitter dots for years. I absolutely love them. Inside, there's a white panel. I added one of the leaves from Perennial Birthday and then a punched flower from leftover pieces of this pattern paper here, which actually on the sketch it calls for cardstock, but the reverse side of the floral paper was this kind of peachy burlap, and I thought that would work good rather than pull in a coral or a white cardstock to use. I'm really happy with how these cards turned out, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the collaboration team came out with, because even though we're all using the same sketch, just by using different pattern papers and different sentiments or embellishments on the front, the cards look completely different. This was another really fun sketch, and I can see me using it again. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more, and make sure you check out all the links below to see what the rest of the Sheetload of Cards collaborators came up with for the challenge. That's it for me today.